Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back once again to my mathematics class. Today, I'll be handling you on the topic simultaneous linear equation. Now, this is actually a topic that most people in the senior secondary section finds it very difficult to solve. So now, I'll be giving you a shortcut. Yes, a shortcut for you to resolve any problem in simultaneous linear equation. Just follow me from the beginning, step by step, till the end, and you get what I have for you. Now, in linear equation, remember that we have several ways of solving. You can solve using elimination method, you can solve using the substitution method, you can use the graphical method, you can even use your calculator to solve. But what if in the case of, let's say, JAMB, where you are not permitted to use scientific calculators and you can't go through the stress of solving long protocols of elimination and substitution. Now, this is the shortcut of how you go. Let's go. Example 1. We have 2x plus 5y equal to 17 and 3x plus 2y equal to 9. Now, this is my equation 1, that's the first equation, and the second equation is my equation 2. We are not eliminating anything, and we are not plotting any graph. But look at the step, see what we are going to do. We want to find the first alphabet first, and between x and y, which alphabet comes first? That's x. So we are going to look for x first. Now see how to find your x. Any step we are taking starts from this chairman here. Any number and variable here that you see, that's where you are starting. We are not working with the alphabets or with the variables. We are only working with the coefficients. Okay, the coefficient. Now, first thing you are going to do, you cross multiply this. This comes to this. That's what you are multiplying first. We are looking for x, remember. So x is equal to 5 times 9 will give us 45, right? 5 times 9 is 45. Then multiply this and this. 2 times 17 will give us what? 34. So we have minus 34. We have minus 34 all over. Remember, first step, multiply this times this from up to down. 5 times 9 is 45 minus, then take this and this, take the right diagonal. 2 times 17 is 34 all over. Remember, I said everything we are multiplying, this must be multiplied first. So the next one we are multiplying now is this same number times this. 5 times 3 is 15 minus, then this, the remaining numbers, 2 times 2 is 4. Then we can subtract 45 minus 34. 45 minus 34, that's 11 all over. 15 minus 4 is 11. Therefore, x is equal to 11 divided by 11 is 1. So we've gotten our x. Very simple and short and straightforward. Now, since you have gotten your x, what you now need to do, take this x and substitute it. Substitute means replace it. Replace x as 1 in any of these equations, either equation 1 or equation 2, anywhere you wish to replace, you are going to arrive at the same answer. So let me use equation 1. Substitute x equal to 1 into equation 1. And what do we have in our equation 1? This is our equation 1. 2x plus 5y equal to 17. Right? Yeah, since we are now replacing x as 1, it means that in this our equation 1, anywhere you see x, don't write x again. You are now writing 1. So 2x means 2 times x. So what you be having now is, instead of 2 times x, it becomes 2 times 1. You use brackets to represent multiplication. Then plus 5y equal to 17. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 5y equal to 17. Then at this point, you collect your like terms. Collect like terms. Collecting like terms, you are separating the constants from the variable y. So bring down this chairman as your landlord first. Our landlord now is 5y equal to the chairman here is 17, and here is invisible plus is a positive 2. If positive 2 is crossing over, it becomes minus 2. Then 5y is equal to 17 minus 2 is 15. Then we are looking for y and not 5y. What you are going to do now, your last step, I think I'll finish it here. Oh yeah, okay, let me continue. You divide both sides by the coefficient of y, which is 5. Divide both sides by 5. So we are dividing both sides of this equation now by the coefficient here. 5y, you divide by 5 equal to, bring down your 15 and divide by 5. 5, we cancel 5. What do you have left? Y. You can now say, therefore, y is equal to 15 divided by 5 is 3. So in this simultaneous equation, the value of our x is equal to 1 and the value of our y is equal to 3. And you are good to go. And the next one, number 2, we have 2x minus y equal to 5 and y minus 4x equal to 1. Now looking at this equation, you see that it's been rearranged. So your first step is still to arrange it. You have to arrange the equation so that it can balance. What I mean by arranging it is, let this x be under the x here and let y be under y here. So rewriting this equation, rewriting the equation, I have here 2x minus y equal to 5. Sorry, this is okay. This is good to go. Then in equation 2, this is our equation 1. In equation 2 now, carry your x to this place. Remember, your x has minus 4, so you are carrying everything along. You have your minus 4x, and then your y, there is an invisible plus here. A spiritual plus. It's only mathematicians that can see this plus. And then your mindset, but should be invisible outside there. But as it's coming inside now, you are going to make it visible. Plus y equal to 1. This is my equation 2. Then remember, which alphabet are we looking for first? X. We are looking for X first because X comes first before Y. If you have A, B, C, so if you have A and B, you look for A first. If you have B and C, you look for B first. If you have U and V, you look for U first. That's the alphabet that comes first before the other. So now for our X is equal to, remember we are working with only the coefficients in the shortcut. We only work with the coefficients. Here there is an invisible one, and here there is an invisible one. A one that only mathematicians can see. Okay, this coefficient times this, that is minus 1 times 1 will give us minus 1. Then this times this. Remember you have minus, you are subtracting. Here is an invisible one. 1 times 5 is 5. All over. We are done with the numerator. Come over to the denominator. Remember that I said any number here should go first. The same thing we did here. We are moving with this first. So we are also moving with this first. The next thing we have is minus 1 times minus 4. Remember, minus minus is plus. So minus 1 times minus 4 will give us positive 4. Minus, then multiply this. 2 times 1 is 2, which will give us minus 1 minus 5 is minus 6 over 4 minus 2 is 3. Then final answer for x. Sorry that I'm solving like this because of space. Minus 6 divided by 3 will give us, sorry, 4 minus 2 is 2. And then minus 6 divided by 2 will give us minus 3. That's the value of x. Then to find the y now, substitute the value of x being minus 3 into any of these equations. In the previous example, I used equation 1. So in this example, I'm going to use equation 2. Remember, I say any y you use, you're going to arrive at the same answer. So I used equation 1 before. I'll be using equation 2 now. I'll substitute into equation 2. This is my equation 2. Into equation 2. My equation 2 is minus 4x plus y equal to 1. So I'll be having, instead of writing x now, I'll be writing minus 3. That's minus 4 times minus 3 plus y equal to 1. Minus 4 times minus 3 will give us a positive 12 plus y equal to 1. Then you collect your like terms. Collect like terms. You have your y down. Y is equal to 1. And there's an invisible plus here as well. Plus 12 crossing over becomes minus 12. Final answer, y is equal to 1 minus 12 will give you minus 11. So that's our answer. For this simultaneous equation, our x is minus 3 and y will be minus 11. In the next class, I'll be showing you how to prove your answer, how to know whether your answer is correct. It's just very simple by inserting the answer into the question to see whether you get the corresponding numbers that you have. We'll be doing that in the next class. So for now, number 3 will be your assignment. Now be your assignment. Try to use the shortcut and get your x. After finding your x, you now substitute into either equation 1 or equation 2 to get the value of your y. See you in the next class. Have a nice day.